Well, hey friends, I am just leaving Costco. And, there are those moments where we experience a little increase in our faith in humanity, where we just witness goodness. We just witness people showing up for others, for strangers, in fact. I'm just about to leave Costco. It's my little guy's 6th birthday today, and I'm just grabbing a couple of things kind of last minute. And as I'm going down my very last aisle to get one last thing, I notice a man leaning up against whatever the merchandise is in the store, it's like the chip aisle, and he's leaning up having a medical emergency. And so people are kind of, jumping into action and just trying to support him and help him, and calling to get him a wheelchair to sit down, and we try to move some stuff out of the way and clear, get the chip boxes away so he can kind of make a little makeshift chair for him. And we realize those boxes are going to give way. And so a couple of guys step up, and we're just kind of holding him, and he's not responsive. He's awake, but he's nonverbal at this point. And I made eye contact with this lady who was communicating with him, just telling him, "We got you, we're going to take care of you." And she was saying things like, "I'm going to get your groceries. What else do you need? Who can we call?" Those kinds of things. "I'm going to take care of your groceries." And I just said to her, as we locked eyes, I just said, You're awesome." And she said, "Oh, I'm from the South. This is just what we do." And at first it caught me off guard, why don't we do that everywhere? Why isn't that kind of response standard for us as human beings? And I understand there's a Southern hospitality kind of a thing, just a showing up for others, and I love that. We got the wheelchair, got the gentleman situated, and staff were there. Amazing Costco, Spanish Fork, Utah staff. You guys are awesome. Just supporting him and making sure that he's okay. And they're talking about, "We're going to drive you home. Who can we call? We're going to get you home. We're going to make sure you're okay." And he's trying to, he's a man saying, "I'm okay. You don't need to do that." And they insisted, and he allowed them to care for him. And as kind of my role was done, and I'm kind of moving on to finish my day, it occurred to me, what's the difference between that man, who he's a couple of decades older than my dad, but what's the difference there? And I so hope that if, heaven forbid, one of my parents or somebody I love is in the middle of a store having a medical emergency, or is in any sort of distress, that random strangers will show up just to support them, just to help, just to offer to buy $50 worth of groceries. I'm inspired today. I have a renewed faith in humanity today. And so to that stranger, that woman from the South, who grabbed his cart and set out to get the rest of his things, you're amazing. You're a hero. Thank you for doing that today. And just thank you for being that kind of person in this world, in a place where increasingly I think people are focused more on themselves and their own needs. Thank you for being loving. Keep it up. You made my day today.